Ben Shapiro goes off on AOC in epic takedown.
See, the stupid is first and foremost in my mind, since I cover the news cycle every single day. You know things are stupid when Alexandra Ocasio-Cortez is being hailed as a great intellect inside the Democratic Party. I will say there is something wonderfully amusing about watching our amazing journalistic firefighters in the media rush to defend every dumb thing that she, like, whatever says. This week, for example, she suggested that the detention centers down on the border in which we process illegal immigrants, the places that Democrats are trying to defund so that there aren't enough beds or resources to actually take care of those illegal immigrants. She suggested that they were like concentration camps and then never again. And the entire media rose to her defense as one, except for Chuck Todd, ironically.
Ben took it further, with a line that's hilarious only because it's so plausible. It's funny, but that's how desperate they are to sanitize her stupidity.
Weirdly enough. And they all suggested that what she actually meant was not concentration camps, like Nazi concentration camps, despite the fact that she used a specific Holocaust phrase, never again. No, what they actually meant, what she actually meant was the long history of concentration camps. Because as we all know, AOC is a historian and an expert on the Boer War, which is where concentration camps began. Now, I think there's a better shot that AOC thinks a concentration camp is just a camp where people go to concentrate than that she thinks that concentration camps have anything to do with the Boer War. But I'm looking forward to the day when AOC actually declares the earth is flat and the media rush to defend her and proclaim that she is fact-check correct. Actually, she's right. And it's actually Donald Trump's fault. It used to be round, but now the earth is flat because of Trump, somehow. This stupidity is extending to the Democratic primaries. Just to give you tonight's update, the Democrats are all in on bashing Joe Biden for making the relatively innocuous statement that he has worked with people whose views he considers evil and bad, including segregationists, in the past, and that they have tried to treat each other civilly. This is apparently unacceptable inside the Democratic Party, trying to treat people who disagree with you, even people whose ideas you find disgusting, civilly. You can't do that anymore. And so people are jumping all over Joe Biden. Again, I'll admit to a bit of Schadenfreude. This is the same guy who suggested that Mitt Romney was a vicious racist who wanted to put black people back in chains. So watching Joe Biden get dragged through the mud doesn't bother me any. I'm not going to lose much sleep over it. At the same time, the Democratic Party has become so radical that it does give one a sense of disquieting unease. When you feel as though the ground is moving beneath you. When you feel as though you can't say basic things that are true. Things like communism is bad. Or a man is a man, and a woman is a woman.
The left doesn't want dialogue. They want total ideological submission. And anyone who even flirts with moderation, like Biden, is eaten alive. And look, we're not here shedding tears for Biden. As Ben said, this is the same guy who smeared Mitt Romney, one of the cleanest, most milquetoast candidates in American history, as some kind of 1860s plantation boss. Watching him get devoured by his own woke monster? That's poetic justice. But it also shows how radical things have gotten. Ben closed on a powerful note, one that hits at the core of what's at stake. You can't even say basic truths anymore. You can't say communism is bad without being accused of intolerance. And you can't say a man is a man and a woman is a woman without being called a bigot. We are living in a political moment where, well, biology is controversial, economics is ignored, and history is rewritten to fit the narrative of the day.